After campaigning for only a short few weeks, MP Tony Baldinelli retains his seat in the House of Commons for the riding of Niagara Falls-Niagara-on-the-Lake, a job that he was first elected to back in 2019. Congratulations, Tony. You just were re-elected to another term in the House of Commons. How does it feel?
You know what? It's incredible. I'm here with the tremendous volunteers who help make it possible for me. You know what? Over this course of this 37 days, we've been working collectively together, putting our message out to the residents of Niagara Falls and Niagara-on-the-Lake. It was a message of hope, a message of change, talking about affordability issues, the need for people to own a home, addressing issues of crime. So there were issues that we spoke to directly to the people of this riding, and they were, that resonated with them, and they returned me to office, and I'm so honored that they have.
Did you feel that the shortened campaign season was actually a benefit to your campaign this year?
You know what? It's not so much, from my experience, it's been 37 days for all three, so there's no real change in how you approach it. You just have to work hard, ensure that you have great volunteers in place, you've got a great plan in place, and then you work hard and you knock on as many doors as you can to get your message out.
How do you feel to know that your voters feel that you are the one to ensure that Canada does not become the 51st state?
Well, I'm thrilled again. I'm so honored that they have put their faith in me. And you know what? During this campaign, I've been talking to the residents. You know what? I sit on the International Trade Committee, for example. We were already doing a pre-study of the CUSMA agreement between Canada, the United States, and Mexico. What my leader has said is that deal was set to expire in 2026. Let's look at it now, beginning in 2025. We've sat down. I've heard from the steel producers. I've heard from the Steelworkers Union. I've heard from the motor vehicle manufacturers and the Canadian auto parts manufacturers. So we know what their issues are. So the Americans have issues in terms of trade, but so do we. How do we work together to ensure that we can get a deal that's good to all countries?
How will you help stand up at the House of Commons to ensure that the people of Niagara are heard?
I'm going to continue to advocate on issues such as affordability. I've been a tremendous advocate in the issue of tourism. I worked in the tourism sector for almost 20 years. The grape and wine industry, going back to 2019, the first question I ever asked in the House of Commons dealt with that area. And you know what? The last two election campaigns, I've worked to ensure that we had policy platform ideas to address the issues that faced our wine sector. The elimination of the automatic escalator clause, for example, which would be a benefit to our wineries here. And yet this government refuses to act. I'm going to continue to advocate on those as well.
What words do you have for your constituents that helped to bring you back to Ottawa?
Well, thank you so much. Again, it's the biggest honor of my life to have been elected to be their spokesperson in Ottawa, and my job is to ensure that I don't let them down.
In Niagara Falls, reporting for The Source, I'm Lori Taraba.